everyone, it's Marquita, but you can call me Q. I'm here to lead people to God in faith. This is a faith-based channel founded in the words of God. Today I'm going to be talking about New Age and why it's basically a perpetual loop. People who engage in New Age are basically on a hamster wheel. The New Age is a new upcoming spiritual and religious movement. It is basically a potluck religion. So it's a religion that is full of other religions. So the New Age takes different aspects of spirituality and religion and combines them all into one. So the New Age has Hinduism, Buddhism, there's Christianity in there, and all these other types of religion and rooted in the New Age. The New Age is a big melting pot of religions, taking what works best, taking the best aspects or practices of religions and putting them into one, or the believed best aspects, and putting them all into one for whatever works best for that person or individual within the New Age movement. The New Age is a counterfeit of God. It's literally the counterfeit of God and his promises to his children, to his people. A counterfeit of what God can and will do for you. The counterfeit parts of God includes law of attraction, manifestations, affirmations, spirit guides, and guardian angels. All of these are counterfeit to the Bible and what God can do for you in the promises of God. New Age perpetuates an extreme version of self and devoting one's life to self and believing they are a God on earth. So it is the worship of oneself on earth, because you are a God on earth, and through different aspects of New Age, you can cultivate and manifest your life and your will, your desires, and your purpose into being in cooperation with the universe, as long as a God, you are benevolent, loving, peaceful, and full of positive energy. You can do it. Wow. Isn't that a heavy pressure to tell a human you are God? So behave like a God and your world will be however you want to create it. That's the first biggest deception right there, is people believing themselves to be gods and seeking out and joining the New Age to practice God-like behaviors, from channeling spirits, talking to spirits, commanding spirits to work on their behalves, talking to guardian angels, receiving information from tarot cards, or using astrology to trigger their purpose or find their purpose or why they do things, and essentially using these things as, this is why I am, this is who I am because of these things. New Age has no true principles or foundation. The only principles and foundations of New Age is to love everyone, be positive, and you are a God because the divine light is within you. That's it. There is no right or wrong besides being negative towards yourself, because then you're not operating in your God-like state and you're not allowing yourself to manifest your world when you're negative towards yourself, because you are, a benevolent, divine being here on earth. You are God on earth. This requires those in the New Age to put in a constant effort to be positive, a constant effort to never have any negative emotions, but to always be positive and of love and light, to reach salvation and a high level of enlightenment. One is always working to constantly create and bring positivity into their life. Using tools like affirmations, crystals, balancing chakras, healing your chakras, centering yourself in meditation. These are all supposed to help you bring positivity in your life and bring in your spirit guides and spirits that will be able to help you further reach enlightenment and positivity within your life and guide you on this path. If you are doing these things and you're still depressed and you're still not manifesting, then do them again. Don't have any negative thoughts, because that is what's keeping you from manifesting. So keep repeating the cycle. Keep doing it over and over and over. Keep doing it over and over and over until you are full of positivity. That's why there's this constant state of repetition within the new age. Keep repeating your affirmations to yourself in the mirror. Keep repeating your mantras every day. Keep working on healing those chakras and balancing them. And if they don't work, grab some crystals to enhance your energy. This is why a repetition is in there, because there really is no true ends to a means with these things. Another thing the New Age says is you are what you attract. So if you're attracting negative things, that means you are still full of negative energy. Putting this subconscious focus and energy on that, no matter what you do, it will never be good enough. Subconsciously, you are programming yourself that no matter how hard you try, you will never change. It is a rinse and repeat cycle. And if rinsing it off and repeating it doesn't work, then it must be your karma. It must be something you've done to something else. Or get this, is something you've done in your past life that you need to work through in this life in order to be successful and attract the things you want. So let's work on what we can't remember. Let's fix those problems instead of looking at our current ones. And if all else fails, it's time to go get advice from your tarot cards, a psychic, or your spirit guides. It's time to connect to the other realm, the spiritual realm. Open your third eye so you can be more enlightened and spiritually aware, so you can rise to new heights and attract and manifest, so you can have the angels work on your behalf. Pray to them and they will work on your behalf. Pray to the angels, pray to the spirit guides, and they will work on your behalf. Let's ask the cards. This is the hamster wheel effect. Nothing really ever works. You get going, you start spinning, and you feel like you're doing something. Here and there, you might get a little buffed and pumped up by seeing things manifest occasionally, and that's enough to keep you running on this wheel. It's like putting a carrot in front of a rabbit. It's enough to keep you going. It's enough to keep you following, but it will never be enough to fulfill you, to make you truly happy, and to truly bring prosperity and abundance in your life. The enemy, the devil, these demons and entities have access to a little bit information, and they use this information to keep you coming back. And this is why when you go to tarot readings or psychics, they'll say, well, it all depends on your energy. It might change depending on your energy. So how does something ever really stick? We as humans in our flesh change up and down. We fluctuate up and down. We have emotions. They're there. They are there, and they're signals to our soul that something is wrong. Something is wrong, something is affecting us, and we need to fix it. But according to New Age, these emotions that translate into energy can throw you off course. So therefore, are you ever truly walking in purpose? Will you ever truly be fulfilled, since anything can change at any time and you really don't have any divine destiny, or really don't have any set plans for your life? This false sense of hope and optimism is what keeps the hamster wheel going. It is what keeps people in the new age running, because that's all they need. That's all they need to keep running, because they're running from a life where they feel unfulfilled, where there's holes, where they're depressed, where there's doubts, where there's worries, where there's stress. And New Age promises hope. It promises happiness. It promises guidance. It promises everything God promises you. And this is why it's the counterfeit. But it gives you absolutely nothing in the end. You get absolutely nothing. You just keep running on this wheel, chasing, hoping, and wishing for more while nothing actually changes. This is why the New Age is so energy based. How best to leave something open-ended than to say it is based on your energy, putting all the fault and the blame on the person. And like I said, they're subconsciously programming you to never feel like you are enough, programming you to believe you will never accomplish enough, because it's all based on energy. So what you do will affect your life. There's no set plan for your life. You were just born to be born, to live and reach enlightenment in this part of your life, this cycle of your life. Reach enlightenment and happiness here, and whatever you do, it is up to you and your energy if you reach it. Nothing ever really sticks, and things always just change. You are always chasing and never receiving. People become so accustomed to this running, spinning, and chasing, they don't realize what is happening. They are just full of optimism and false happiness, especially when they see other people reaching success through manifestation or tarot cards. They believe they can do it anymore. But little do they know, these people are actually creating within their souls contracts with these demons, contracts with these spirits they are working with, whether they are doing it knowingly or unknowingly, putting their whole soul and heart and giving it to these things. Worshiping these things, in essence, is what brings them to their desired outcome. These successful people have altars set up. They are worshiping these things, giving these things offerings. And this is where their success comes from. Literally praying to these spirits, giving their all to these spirits. And then they come out here and they're putting out false prophecy and hope to people who are in desperate need of something. And instead of turning to God and the Bible and the promises of God in the Bible, because the narrow path is so hard to walk, they turn and they go to the counterfeit of New Age, because it's just a big jumble-fested pot. And it's easier to jump in something wide and open than to walk something narrow and small. People within New Age are chasing false prophecies and promises through tarot cards, astrology, and spirit guides. And New Age trains and programs these people within to believe themselves to be a god through law of attraction, manifestation, and astrology. And these people truly believe they can change the outcome of their life. But are they truly changing anything? Is anything around them truly changing? They get these singing bowls to do sound waves, read people's auras, psychics, all of it. But is anything in their life really changing? Are they really a god? Are they really in control? No. They stay exactly where they are, exactly where they started. They move nowhere, but they never question why. This is the loop of New Age, the counterfeit of God. And that is what makes New Age so successful at attracting and pulling in people, is this illusion, this mask, this cover up of happiness, that you can control the narrative. Because isn't that all modern society is about? Is you taking charge, you controlling the narrative, you do it, you got it, you become an idol to yourself. And it works beautifully in concurrence with modern society. And that is why it is so popular and so filled. But these people never change, but they never question why. And that is the hamster wheel effect of New Age. Being in the exact same place, but believing you are going somewhere. Get off the hamster wheel and take a look at your surroundings. What do your surroundings look like? Have you made progress? Have you grown as a person in New Age? Have you changed? Has your life truly changed? Are things around you truly changed? Are you no longer depressed, stressed, worried? Do you really have a true sense of freedom, joy, and happiness within your heart? Get off the hamster wheel and ask yourself these questions. That's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember to travel the road that requires faith. Bye.